So far in your career, you've done a lot of victories by ground and pound, but Max has shown he can stand up off his back in a fight. Does this have any bearing on how you've been training and looking forward to this fight?
So what are you saying that I can't? What are you saying?
I just asked that he's shown he has the skill to get up off his back. So is that factored in your training?
No, I don't care. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. Do you know what I mean? Max is well rounded, so am I. What's going to happen is going to happen. Do you know what I mean? If I take him down and he gets back up, then I'm going to punch him in his face.
I was going to say this is a very angry Iain Martell. Have you seen so angry?
You know what I mean? All I'm saying is that it's a fight. So if you can get back up, you know, fair play to him. But I'll take him back down. If I'm going to stand with him, I'll stand with him. So yeah, I don't care.
I'll walk over here to young Max Nunes. Any questions for young Max?
Max, both yourself and Iain have been sort of touted as the next up-and-coming stars of UCMMA if you were in the light heavyweight division. Is that a label that you're happy with?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Brilliant.
Well, I'll ask the question. If one of you two are going to win tomorrow, will you be looking at Vassal or Mr. Chapman?
Yeah, we're definitely looking at the winner of the main event.
Saw in an interview recently, you said something about changing your conditioning training. Is it all right to talk a bit about that and the effect it's had on your ability?
What he said was he just changed his strength and conditioning. Yeah? Can he talk about it? Is it top secret or James Bond? He's going to talk about it? He's going to let it all go. Right? Hang on, Radcliffe's over there, be watching you carefully as well, watching.
Yeah, no, I changed over my conditioning. I'm training with Andrew Marshall now, and the Venom strength team. Got a good few guys there. He's made me so much stronger, so much faster than I've ever been. So it's a good move. And I'm only getting stronger, only getting faster. So yeah, it's a good move.
And just for me, you were going to fight Mark Weir, absolute legend. That just shows the kind of calibre he was going to step up to. Has it upset your game plan, fighting this new guy?
No, it's just upset me. Not my game plan, but it really upset me because I really wanted that fight, like big time now. I didn't get the fight, but someone's got to pay for that. I'm glad he stepped into that fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm really happy that he stepped in because, you know what I mean? Someone's got to pay for that.
And this young, can you pronounce your name for me for tomorrow night? Pronounce your name, sir?
Sorry, my English is not perfect, yeah, but I show tomorrow what I can do, and my English is not perfect, sorry.
So you mate?
He says he's going to smash the life out of you. Translated, Ben, that's what it sounded like to me. Any more questions for these two guys? Yes, Jim.
He's a good opponent, and you're stepping in at last minute. So are you nervous at all about that, taking on a good opponent at the last moment?
Are you nervous? Are you shaky?
No.
No shaky? No. All you kids out there, you don't give a fuck. Okay, moving on to MVP, the UK one who was going to challenge for the championship, but now it's a super fight title, Mr. Michael Venom Page. Any questions for Michael Page? They're all running scared again. Oh, sorry. Jim, I'll grab you in, bruv.
You signed recently for Super Fight League. Is that?
Yeah, that's correct. I just signed a year-and-a-half contract with Super Fight League.
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Now you've got to fight, and it's a lot of pressure to win this one, given that you've got this big contract to move on to.
To be honest, it's pressure for everyone to win any fight. You know what I mean? Every time you go in there, the objective is to win, and both people are out to do the same thing. So you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he's also signed, if you didn't know, to Bellator as well. Yeah, and they've given permission for Michael to fight UCMMA. We get him some nice fights where he can, you know, just keep going and going. It's a big signing. Bellator, big signing. Yes, sir.
Sorry, how's that going to go in terms of fighting with UCMMA? Are you going to continue to fight with UCMMA while you're in the Super Fight League and with Bellator?
To be honest, again, it's going to be down to my coaches and what they want, and also both shows. If they allow me to do, and it's timed well between fights, and they allow me to come back here, I'd love to come back here and carry on doing fights here.
He loves to show his home crowd what it's all about, mate. MVP. But listen, there is a man over here. I'm going to have to just jog over here on the back. Because the guy had 4 different opponents. Jefferson George, give him a massive round of applause because he stood up. Let everyone run away. Jefferson, what was in your mind when you said yes?
It was a good fight. I've seen him fight on YouTube, so you know, I mean, I just wanted to test him out, sharpen my skills. So you know what, let's do this.
Let's do it. Any question for Jefferson George? Yes, sir.
Jefferson, how do you train for a fight like Michael Page?
How could you train for him? He likes to dance about. Do some dancing myself.
Any more questions or?
Are you sort of thinking about the implications of this fight? You know, going forward, this could be like a really big springboard for you, because obviously Michael's got such a high profile with all the YouTube hits and everything. Have you thought about that at all and the impact it could have on your career?
Yeah, it's in the back of my mind. I don't really concentrate on that moment, just on the fight, and once the fight's finished, then I can concentrate on that.